Want to know on how to play Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Pokemon Shining Pearl into your PC? If yes, then watch this guide. This is an updated 2024 guide for you to play and install this game into your PC. So first of all, what you need to do is that you will need to have a copy of all the files that I've highlighted here in the desktop. They are really important for you. And also you will need to install an application called Yuzu. So for those who don't know and who are new, Yuzu Emulator is a Nintendo Switch emulator. It can play any Nintendo Switch games in your PC as long as you have all of these files here installed in Yuzu Emulator. So I'm just going to show you first that I have Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. As you can see here, guys, I have the game and they are in version 1.3.0, which is the latest version, and they are in XCI file format, and that it will run in Yuzu Emulator with no issues at all. So these are the files that are needed again. Okay, so these are the base game of both of the versions of the game, which is a 4.6 GB file size and a 7 GB file size for the Shining Pearl version, and the folder here contains the update of the game. So first of all, I'm going to teach you where to get Yuzu Emulator, and to do this is just open up a browser, type in Yuzu Emulator in the Google search and hit search, and then go to yuzuemu.org. That is their official website. Click in that, then click on the download button here, and then go to the Android section. So if you are ever interested, by the way, in playing this game into your Android phone, you can do that now as long as it is the latest and most powerful Android 11 or higher mobile device. So there are two versions of Yuzu Emulator, which is true for Windows, Linux, and Android. The Yuzu for free version and the Yuzu Early Access version. The Early Access version will require you to pay one time, and that will enable you to support the developers in developing Yuzu Emulator. So if you can wait a week or two of an update, because this is the perk of the Early Access, they will get the first updates first, then the free version. Then if you can wait, then the free version is just fine for you. Now, for those who are in Linux, just click on this icon here to download the latest build of Yuzu Emulator. And for those who are Windows, just click on this icon here or this button here, which is download for Windows 64 version. So since I have already installed Yuzu Emulator into my PC, so I'm just going to skip on this part because that is really easy to do and is really straightforward. So you go ahead, click on it, download it now, and install it into your PC. Meanwhile, I'm just going to minimize this. And I'm just going to assume that you have already installed Yuzu Emulator. So be sure to open Yuzu Emulator. As of recording this video tutorial, the latest build of Yuzu is version 1706. And that we will need to install some files now in Yuzu Emulator so that it'll be able to run and play Switch games. So what are those files? Those files are the files that I have highlighted here. These are the Nintendo Switch keys and the Nintendo Switch firmware. Both should be in version 17 in order for it to play Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. And this game formats should be in XCI or NSP file format so that Yuzu Emulator will be able to detect and play these games. Now, if you're asking me on how to get all of these files legally, okay, so to get them is that you will need to own a Nintendo Switch console, which is fully modded and have installed a custom firmware in it. Basically, you will need your Nintendo Switch to be in homebrew state, because once it's done, you can now access your Nintendo Switch system files, and all you have to do is just look for all of the keys and the firmware file of the Switch and then transfer them into your PC. Now, in order for you to get the game, there's no other way around this, but you should purchase the game legally, own the physical copy of the game, or you have purchased it from the physical store, or if you want it to download it from the eShop, buy it from the eShop, and then you can now legally own this game and back up this game into an XCI or NSP file format, just like mine here. So for those who don't own a Switch but know where to get all of these files here, get them is just all you have to do is just follow this QR code that I have put in the screen, scan them with your QR code reader into your mobile phone so that you will be redirected to the page wherein you can get all these files. So be sure to check out the entirety of the website once you're on the site, and then get a copy of each files and then transfer them either into your Android phone or into your PC. So I'm just going to assume that you have a copy of these files now, so it's time to install them into your Yuzu Emulator. So go ahead, open Yuzu Emulator again, go to File, go to Open Yuzu folder, and then locate keys folder and open that folder, and then open the keys zip file in the desktop. And all you have to do is just copy the product keys and title keys inside, drag and drop, and copy and paste these files into this folder here. If this is your first installation, then this folder should be empty. Once done, closing that, the next step is to install the firmware file of the Switch. Go to File again, open User folder, and locate NAND folder, NAND, System folder, Contents folder, and then Register folder. Then open the firmware file in the desktop, select all the files that's inside, copy them, and paste them into this folder here. And again, this folder should be empty because this is your first installation, and this will copy all of the firmware files of the Switch now into your Yuzu emulator so that it will function as a Nintendo Switch into your PC. So once done, all you have to do is just close this folder now. Now the keys and the firmware files have been installed into Yuzu. The next step is to update your Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl into the latest version. And to update them, just go to File, go to Install Files, then open that, and then locate the files. For me, it's in the desktop, so I'm just going to open the folder here, this one, and it will be here. And then choose on which version you want to update first. So I'm going to choose the Shining Pearl version and hit open. And it will say that it's a 2.55 GB file size and it's in NSP file format, which contains the 1.3.0 update, and install them. And this will update the game, the base game, into the latest version. Once done, hit OK. So do that again for Pokemon Brilliant Diamond if you have both versions. Now for the next step now is to optimize your Yuzu emulator so that there'll be no drifting, no crashes, no black screens or graphical glitches into your playthrough. And to do this, just go to Emulation, go to Configure, and in this part, just be sure to pause the video and copy every setting that you see here. So these are my settings for the General tab. In System tab, you can change the System section to whatever language or region or time zone or device name you want, but in the core section, it should remain as it is. CPU set to auto, graphics set to Vulkan. This is the best setting for you in playing this game, and be sure to change this and copy them. My resolution scale is in 2x resolution because my monitor is a 1440p monitor, and it's much better if it's in 2x resolution or higher so that the game will look much sharper and much more beautiful than the native resolution of the Switch. And if your PC can handle that, then just revert back into 1x resolution, which is base resolution of Switch. But for me, 2x resolution is the best. Now I'm going to move to advanced. So these are my settings here. So again, pause the video and copy every setting that you see here. Once you are done, go to audio. Really simple settings, so be sure to copy them. Now in controls, it is better to use a controller rather than a mouse and keyboard when playing Switch games. So I have connected my Nintendo Switch Pro controller here. So if you have an Xbox or PlayStation controller, connect them into your PC, map them according to your liking, but the dead zone for both left and right sticks should be set in 20% so that there'll be no drifting into your playthrough. So be sure to change that, okay? Once done, hit OK. Congratulations, your Yuzu emulator is now fully optimized to run and play any Switch games such as Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. So a little bit of a disclaimer, I'll not be able to show you guys the gameplay of this game running to my PC because we all know how strict Nintendo is and they don't support this kind of content and they don't really like it. So if I show you a gameplay that Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl is running perfectly in Yuzu emulator, then my channel will be taken down, my videos will be taken down. And that's how bad they are. So in the Shining Pearl, I'm just gonna show you proof, guys, because I can't show you a gameplay, but I'm gonna show you proof and I'm gonna compromise a little bit. I'm gonna boot up into the title screen of Pokemon Shining Pearl, and once I am in the game, I'm just gonna stop the emulation from there. And also, guys, I'm just gonna blur the screen here on out so that Nintendo will not be able to hit me with any of their copyright strikes, copyright claims into my channel. And I hope you guys do, again, understand on that. So let's wait for a bit. The game's starting to boot up now. So here we go. And now the game is properly loading. So I'm just going to stop here. So as long as you have follow all the steps that I've shown you in this guide, you'll be able to play this game easily into your PC with no issues at all. So if you have some questions regarding the installation process of Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl into your PC in this year 2024, then just leave a comment in the comment section below and I'll try my best to answer all of them as fast as I can. Thank you for watching. Please do subscribe to my channel because that will help me out. See you next time and goodbye for now.